See if I'm on here. It looks like I am on. Hello, everybody. This is Greg, K6EGG. Welcome back to my live stream here. It is October the 5th here in Southern California, just past 6:30 on a beautiful Taco Tuesday. So I got the window open today. Nice and clear. We had some rain overnight, which is very rare for this time of year, at least this early in October, I should say. Once again, thanks for watching. I'm going to start out on 2 meter sideband, 144.250, and then I'm going to I might spend the majority of my night on DStar. I'm kind of playing with that. I really like the DStar thing. I was listening to Reflector 30 Charlie most of last night. I had some trouble sleeping, and I ended up hanging out on that Reflector, just listening in. I think I made one contact in Kentucky, maybe, but I heard some people in from Germany, not Germany, but England, Turks and Caicos, somewhere else, Japan, a couple other places, but pretty popular Reflector 30 Charlie, I believe it is. They got the new hotspot in last week, and tonight or last night was the first night I got the thing working. Bill N6UTD gave me a hand with some stuff, sent me a couple screenshots, and Gabe and a couple other guys got me through the door there with just some little minor changes. So let's get to some radio here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. I don't think I have this thing centered correctly, but let's see what's happening here. Enough of me talking, right? Hey, and anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Kilowatt. Ooh, got my headphones up. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring 144.250 upper sideband, City of Chino. I think I caught a 57 and what was the other cross? I think you said the 57 and you're in Brea, but kind of a hard copy, unfortunately. I kind of got a little bit of that there. Might be a quiet night. It's a little early, though. Yeah, that got a little better. Were you going through the pass there, Tonner Pass? I was surprised you would be able to make any type of contact through that dirt there. You're heading south to Anaheim, correct? Or you're heading back from Anaheim? Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you're coming in better. think you started fading away there. It said something about a stoplight or something.
Yeah, I'll be heading towards your blend here momentarily, so maybe when I get on, I'm feeling a little bit better.
Copy. You on side streets?
I will be. I'm at the stoplight off the freeway.
I know exactly where you're at. I pass that all the time there. What part of Anaheim are you heading to?
57 Imperial Highway. I'm trying to go to, I think it's called Don Jose or something.
Oh, that's Brea, not Anaheim.
No, Imperial Highway and the 91. I'm sorry, I think I said 57. 91 and Imperial Highway.
Oh, copy that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Don Jose, the Mexican place. We just had our Taco Tuesdays up at Elvira's in Upland. I got home about 15 minutes ago.
I heard you had quite the week, huh? I heard you talking on DStar the other day.
Yeah, that's fun. It's definitely a new realm that I can go into. It was kind of cool talking to the people outside of the country with just 1 watt. It's out cheating, but it works. So it's kind of cool making the contacts. I think I lost you there. You might be going underneath a bridge or something. Yeah, there you go. How am I coming in there?
Okay, a little bit of scratch in this area. Too many streetlights, I think. But I heard you on DStar the other day. I was in San Diego, and you were talking to, I think, AB or something like that. I don't remember who you were talking to, but you said you're talking to people in other countries now?
Yeah, I have a Pi-Star thing, or whatever. Whatever they call it, a hotspot. So I'm able to change it from my computer, and there's a reflector that I think there's probably like 100 people on that's normally pretty busy for about 24 hours. So I was able to make a bunch of contacts there last night.
That's awesome. So you didn't go with the Shark 3 or whatever it was?
No, it doesn't really give me any advantage, really, for the extra $300 that I'd have to pay for it. This one does exactly what I wanted to do. Just got to get it tested in my car next.
So does the one that you have have a battery built in?
Does it have what built in?
Battery?
It does not, but I have a place to plug it into my car.
Okay, that's cool.
Now that my cigarette lighter adapter is free, that I'll have my radio plugged into.
Yeah, I guess that's really the only benefit of the Shark 3 is it's got a built-in battery pack, right?
Yeah, I think you can go like 8 or 9 hours if I'm correct.
Yeah. I'll probably have to do that. I got the official offer for Tennessee, so we're out of here.
What type of time frame?
My boss wants to keep me till about mid-December. The boss over there wants me by like November 1st, so they got to hash that out.
Oh, it's happening soon then. You will be in a better place, my friend.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I can get back here, with some DStar equipment or something.
Or you can get a big giant beam like that guy in New Hampshire has and make some contacts.
Yeah, I
That'd be very cool. You could talk to us on your commute in, and we could jump on the Papa system here, Reflector 12. Yeah, I think it's 14's the other popular one. You're starting to fade a bit there. Yeah, you're getting worse, the direction you're going. I have trouble talking to people towards the 91 and like Green River all the way up to almost the 57. So I might be losing you here.
Kramer at Imperial Highway, not quite the Kramer.
Yep, I know where you're at there. I think you just passed like a Walmart or something there.
Hello, everybody watching. Don't forget to jump in the chat, say hi. This is Greg, K6EGG, on October the 5th, 2021. And very tired because I only slept an hour last night.
You got a hard copy there. I heard that you were talking, but I couldn't understand what you're saying. Copy. Anybody else out there in frequency? This is Greg, K6EGG, City of Chino.
Hey, K6EGG, K6USS in the high desert. How you doing, Greg?
Doing pretty good, John. Nice to hear you. I think I heard somebody else you could double with somebody, too.
That's probably Fred.
You sounded louder, so you made it over and better. What's going on, brother?
Not much. Just sitting out here watching it starting to get cold. My worst time of the year.
Yeah, today was pretty nice. It was just in the 80s, and it rained out here. I would say from about 10 p.m. all the way to about 4 a.m. It was actually kind of nice to wake up to a nice clean yard.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain, but didn't stay, the ground wasn't wet or anything when I got up this morning, but yeah, I could smell it. We got the windows open and stuff. I could smell the nice fresh, air, and heard the wind blowing and all that good stuff, and yeah, I ain't looking forward to it. I'm already bundled up like a polar bear.
Yeah, I remember a couple of the nights you just come on for a few minutes when we're in the wintertime because it was too cold in your shack and you had to take off. So I feel you.
Yeah, we're trying to work on that. Trying to figure out about putting an antenna over on the house and stuff, and so I can move into my office where it's not so dang cold and I can enjoy it. How you copying me down there?
You're pretty good. You're peaking about an S2. Normally, I don't see any signal from you, but I hear your really good audio.
Copy. Yeah, we got some cloud stuff over to the east of me here, so maybe that's helping a little bit. We had the last couple of nights been kind of stormy, so in fact, I had to unhook everything last night because we had lightning in the area close in, but it never affected us. Never got over on my side of the valley here, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm looking over towards Baldy right now. It looks like there's clouds all around it. So we're supposed to get some more rain, I think, tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah, Thursday's supposed to be a pretty good chance. You know, I don't care if it rains in my area here. If it rains up in the mountains and snows up in the mountains, that's just fantastic. And you can do all that kind of garbage it wants to up, you know, over there on the mountains. But down here where I live, I don't care if it rains or not, because that means I got more work to do.
The only time I like when it rains is right when I'm going to sleep, so I can hear the raindrops hit the roof. I have to work a lot in the elements, and it's not fun working out in the rain, I can tell you that much.
I know what you mean, brother. I ran flatbed for many years. I worked in rain, snow, sleet, ice, windstorm. You can have it. You know, I'm glad I don't have to do that kind of garbage anymore.
Good for you. You earned it.
I guess. I'm enjoying it. Let's go that route, you know. Definitely like not having to get up in the middle of the night to do what I used to have to do. Are you on YouTube with this, or you just doing surface?
We are on YouTube right now, so say hi to all 5 people that are watching.
Well, I'll have to get up on YouTube there and put my thumbs up. So, anyway, hey, Greg, K6EGG, KG6USS, I'm going to jump out of here and go play with over on 20 and 40 a little bit, see if I can drag up something out there. You have a good evening, everybody else is moving. This is KG6USS here in the high desert, and we'll be 7 feet, y'all.
Copy that. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. That was John, KG6USS. And K6EGG for ID, Andy, AG6BE, still out there?
W6BE1.
Hey, Don. What's going on, brother?
Too strong tonight, I guess it's conditions, huh?
Yeah, you're sounding pretty good yourself here.
Well, you get your DStar all set up?
I got it working pretty decently. I'm just trying to figure out how I can change reflectors on my radio versus do it on my computer or my phone. Once I do that, I'll put it in my car.
That's strange. Mine, you just get it into DR mode. You hit the on the Icom, you hit the call button, and your DR screen pops up your reflector on the top, and you want the hotspot on the bottom, and you just click on the top reflector, and it comes up with a menu, link to reflector and other things, and you hit link to reflector. Then it gives you a choice of reflectors, or you can actually punch in the actual reflector you want, like a 12 alpha or a 14 Charlie, and then it connects to the reflector, and you key the mic, and that connects to the reflector.
I've done that, and for some reason it's not working. I might have to mess with it later. I don't feel like doing it right now. I got a pretty massive headache. But yeah, I did something similar to that, and I thought I got it working. I'll have to mess with it another time. But yeah, once I get that going, I'll be a very happy camper. It's pretty cool talking on Reflector 30 Charlie. That thing's pretty busy, pretty much 24/7.
Yeah, I don't monitor that reflector, but I've been there. I usually either 12 alpha or 14 Charlie, you know. And yeah, well, don't push it now, Greg, because you know, there's plenty of time, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't want to burn myself out on it, that's for sure, because it was really fun hearing all those new voices out there and stuff like that, and guys from out of the country.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, okay. Yeah, I'm not even registered on your meter now, so conditions are not too good, but I do copy you fine. Okay, Greg, I'll be standing by here. You got 6 or 7 watching now, so I'll be standing by. WCUO.
Copy that. K6EGG, City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
Kilo Oscar 6 November Mobile.
Go ahead, sir.
This is Kilo Oscar 6 November Mobile. How am I hitting you, Greg? I'm in my fire with my 9100. Excuse me, 7100.
I can hear you. You're not registering on my meter, though, but you sound fine.
All right, well, I kind of figured to reduce it. I'm deferring my time, all that stuff. So, okay, but I'm copyable, right? Yeah, you're coming through on my meter. I feel like an S2. Barely moving the meter over here.
Are you by your home QTH?
Yeah, I'm parked in the driveway. See, the W6CUO wasn't coming in that great either. I guess the positions are really lousy after all that excitement yesterday. Yeah, you're not very strong here either, Gabe.
Yeah, and you guys are almost right next to each other. I heard John better than you guys.
Where's he at, out in the desert?
Hey, he's out in Phelan with a big giant piece of dirt in the way.
That's pretty strange. All right, well, I'm going to pull the plug here in the car and get back in the house. Thanks for the input there. K6EGG. See you later, Gabe. I'll be around. W6CUO.
Take care, Gabe. K6EGG. I'm going to step off here just for a few minutes. But the stream will continue going. K6EGG.
Yeah, I don't like you having a headache there, Greg.
That makes both of us, pal. Trust. I'm like, I didn't really sleep last night. I got some stuff going on, so. Anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. K6EGG.
Hey, Greg, in case I don't catch you later, 7-3s, man. I'm jumping out to the restaurant. AJ6PE clear.
Oh, look at you. Big old nice S7 right there. You sound perfectly clear. K6EGG.
Yep, Imperial Highway 57. Catch you later. AJ6PE clear.
You did come in clear. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Sorry. Just not feeling too hot right now.
You still there? This is K6M.
Yeah, I copy you now. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, you're coming in 10 over 9 over here, so yeah, I'm back in my my shack. So what you been up to?
Well, yeah, right. Not much. Last night I was kind of hoping you'd be around. Greg was trying to get his Icom all set up, and he got it going. It's not quite the way he wants it, but anyway, he'll get back to you later. Question for you, Gabe.
Okay.
I guess the open spot 3 is the only hotspot that will cross modes from, let's see, Yaesu YSF to DStar, right?
I thought there was something called a Zoom spot that does that. I'm going to check it up on HRO right now.
I think that's Blue DB or something like that, but it's a little complicated. Yeah, see, I got the Yaesu in the car mobile, and it doesn't have DStar. And I was trying to figure a way to cross mode from the Yaesu YSF, fusion, whatever they call it, over to DStar by keying up my Yaesu radio in the car. But I think, from what I've found out so far, Open spot 3 is the only one that will do YSF to DStar Cosmos.
Well, I know it definitely does that. Yeah, I'm looking at the Zoom Radio MMDVM Pi board, and it does do all the modes, it looks like. But yeah, I believe that the Open Spot 3 would be the easiest one to use because, you know, that's obviously the Cadillac or the Mercedes-Benz of it. And you definitely would solve your problem if you got that one. And also, you know, you're not going to need any what do you call it, microcomputer or anything. You just pop that thing in and give it power and that's it.
Yeah, I've watched some videos on it. Yeah, it's the only one I can see that will do it. I have the MMDBM hotspot, and you can go YSF to DMR, and it gives you several choices of cross mode, but it doesn't have the YSF to DStar, and I couldn't pull up any YouTube videos on that. So I think, and I don't think I'm willing to spend the $400 for the Open Spot 3.
Yeah, it is pretty pricey. Those things started out at only like $320, but then they, you know, jacked up the price about 4 or 5 months ago. I guess, you know, maybe the popularity or, you know, just the semiconductor problems that everyone's having. Could be it, but yeah, they're pretty pricey.
Your 2, Open Spot 2, won't do that cross mode, correct?
No, it won't. It's just strictly DStar.
Or DMR or P25, right?
Yeah, that's right. It'll do the other modes, but there's no cross band going on, right?
Yeah, I have several DMR radios. I don't like DMR, so I hate to crank DMR back up, but I guess I could go, well, there's no way to get into DStar from Mobile unless I take my 5100 and put it in Mobile and put the A2 back in the house. But I like my 5100 in the house.
Yeah, it's a really nice radio. Now they do have, what do they call those? The XLX reflectors. They got some XLX. And that supports the G3 terminal mode for Icom. And those reflectors are mixed reflectors. In other words, you know, you got people that are checking in on there that are doing, you know, Fusion or DMR or DStar. So that might be one alternative, but you're not going to be able to use the reflectors that you've grown to like.
Yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, that was just a question I threw out, and because I brought up my dashboard for the MMDVM and went over to configuration and all that, and it won't do any YSF to DStar. So, but you know, it's not that big of a deal because I'm not mobile very much. Okay, I go to Walmart, you know, wherever, but I don't do a lot of mobile around now.
Well, I mean, one way to solve it is when that 52, that ID52 comes out, you can bring that in the car with you. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that would work. I could put my hotspot in the car with the 52, and and mount it some way and have even a microphone and have a little extendable microphone. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting, Gabe.
Yeah, so am I. I'm just waiting for it. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell my D74. My Kenworth D74. That's a handheld. I'm going to sell it and use that money towards the 52A.
Good move, I think. They're not making the D74 anymore, though, are they?
No, they're not, and I've looked on eBay, and the ones that are selling are pretty pricey. So I'm figuring that it's best to sell it now before the 52A comes out because there might be a a bunch of them for sale in a month or two.
Yeah, it's a good time to sell anything right now. Yep. So, B-74, you don't use it too much, do you?
No, I was using it quite a bit. When I bought it, I was using it quite a bit for a while there. Because I was working on a 220 repeater for the Anaheim Radio Club. But that kind of passed, and I got that repeater finally fixed or set up. And I've got so I'm not really using it now. And I have one of those Bofang 220 units that does 220, and there's a couple other things that went on, but I really don't need that radio to do 220. So, but it'll do 220 DStar. That's pretty unique, huh?
Yeah, that is unique. This 705 will do DStar. I guess it does 220. I haven't even checked. I think that's one of the bands, but it does DStar on up into the HF region. And I think you told me there's some DStar activity going on the HF band.
Yeah, that's right. And the 705 does not do 220, by the way. That's more or less, it's an orphan band nowadays.
Yeah, I got one of those orphan buy things, or what you call them, up in the storage, just sitting there. I tried to break some 220 repeaters, and unless you got an outside antenna, it's a little difficult.
Yeah, I've got this really old Icom radio with those 2 meters and 220. So with that radio, I monitor the 2-meter repeater and the 220 repeater that the Anaheim Club has. So there was about 4 or 5 months ago, I was in my shack and I heard somebody kerchunk the 220 repeater, and the guy came back and gave his call sign. So I called him back and we started talking, and that was the first contact I had on that repeater in over a year. Where someone actually called into the repeater. And that guy was telling, he was an old timer, not an old timer, but he's been around for for a while. And he was telling me he remembered when that repeater was so busy that you could hardly get on it at all. It was like it was being used 24/7, and it was one of the busiest 220 repeaters in Southern California. And now, if somebody uses it once a month, it's got a lot of traffic. This is Kilo Oscar 6 November.
This 76 BUO. Yeah, that's a shame. I know several years back they took part of the 220 band, the government did, away, but they did leave quite a bit. It's just there's no enthusiasm there. I don't know. Really, there's so many frequencies, on the UHF and VHF that maybe there's just no need for it.
Yeah, it's the higher up in frequency you go, the more data you can transmit faster. So 220 is kind of like it's got a unique position. And I wouldn't be surprised if they yanked the rest of that band away at some point in time. But it's got nice quality, and the antennas are, you can get some really decent gain antennas that aren't very long. And of course, you don't have the problem that 440 has with the coax loss, up in that frequency range. So, I mean, it could be a really good band, but what can I tell you? Things move on.
Where's the nearest repeater? I think there's one, the Veterans or Signal Hill or somewhere that I was able to break.
Well, yeah, there's one on top of the VA building. That's the Anaheim Club's repeater. There's a couple other ones around here. I think in Signal Hill there's a 220 machine also. And then there's another one in Fuller. There's a bunch of them. You know, if you look at the allocation for the repeaters in the 220 spectrum, it's filled. I mean, they're all, every frequency for the repeaters are filled, but all of them are hardly used. Now, some of the emergency communities use them. I hear that every now and then. Back to you.
Yeah, I really have no interest, you know. I'm pretty well fulfilled using meters and et cetera. So I don't know what to, like you said, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe someday it will evolve back to some usage, but not now. Okay, Gabe, I think Greg has some questions for you, but he's got a severe headache tonight, so he might not be back for a while. So I'll go ahead and sign off.
Okay, very good, Don. By the way, I did talk to him last night, later in the evening, and we did try to get his thing programmed. I sent a file or a picture over to him, and the problem that he was having was that when he tries to program one of his memories so that, you know, it'll switch to 14 Charlie or 12 Alpha or whatever, his hotspot, he can hear me talk to him, but for some reason his hotspot isn't getting his signal through to the reflector. So I had some, I sent him a text last night about it. So when he gets around to it, you know, we'll get that thing working one way or another. All right, 73 there, Don. K6N.
Okay, Gabe. Thanks a lot. Talk later. W6DU will be on the side.
And guys, I think I'm going to head to bed a little early tonight. Not feeling too hot. Got some stuff going on. So anyways, I should be back tomorrow afternoon maybe, and definitely tomorrow night. So you guys have a good evening. This is Greg, K6EGG, signing off for tonight. Early.
Hey, Greg, before you go, you doing anything with the Dodger game tomorrow night?
I am not. No, I'm took a little bit of a leave from work for a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Get better. We'll talk to you next time. K6N clear. 73.
Copy that. Have a good evening. K6EGG clear.
All right, everybody. A nice and early evening tonight. I didn't get much sleep last night. I was not able to take something that helps me sleep last night because I have to take another medication to help me out with another problem I have. So it was ended up, like I said earlier when I first started tonight, I was up all night listening to Reflector 30 Charlie or 30 Alpha, 30 Charlie. I can't remember. Anyways, so I was up with that till about 5 in the morning, and then we had some contractors come over here to work on a leak we had a couple weeks ago, about a month and a half ago. They were over here about 7 a.m. So a little bit of a quick night of sleep. So anyways, I'm going to head out and going to play a lot of DStar tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And it's my daughter's 4th birthday tomorrow. So we're going to go to her preschool and hand out some cookies and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. So I want to be well rested before that. So anyways, you guys take care. Thanks again for watching. Anybody new to the channel, I come on 2 or 3 days a week, depending on my schedule. Although this week will probably be a lot more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, right down there. This is Greg, K6EGG.